welcome back to Phoenix Garage. Today, I know it's been a while since I've posted, but there's lots been going on. If you notice, I'm still wearing a coat. I went to coat and a toque today. It's actually April 20th, and it's like -7 outside, which is an odd temperature for the day. I'm going to show all the progress I've gotten through. I've gotten through a lot of progress so far. The engine's done. We just installed the engine literally minutes ago. Everything is in. It's a good day today. We got things in, we got things broken when we're putting it in, but that's what happens when you put an engine in and then everything's in the way. So I'll turn the camera around and I'll be able to show exactly everything I've gotten done today and everything I've gotten done in the last few weeks. The reason I haven't been posting very much videos is because where the car is parked, the lady sold the house and the garage is basically, I have to move the car out of the garage as quick as possible, and I was in a time crunch and I really only had a few weeks and I needed to get the car out. So I needed everything done and I couldn't move the engine myself. Like I couldn't literally put the car engine in my trunk of my car and move it. So I needed it because there was oil and everything in it, and I didn't want to have all that expensive oil coming out of it. So I figured I was going to finish it, put the engine in it, and I'll do whatever else I have to do afterwards once it's done. All right, well, I'll turn it around and I'll show you exactly what I've got done. Well, you see here's the engine in it. The engine's in it, looking good. You see the chain that's on it. That's we just put that on there to put it in. I'm going to be removing it in a few minutes. The engine's lined up. Everything's in it. Now, she's technically, the engine's in there permanently right now. The transmission is not. This is just a temp transmission because the people who know these engines, as you can see, it has a mount there, a mount back there, one in the front for the engine, and another one back here which I haven't installed for the transmission. The reason is, this is a standard transmission. I'm putting the automatic transmission. If you watch the other videos, I explained it. I can't drive standard, so I'm putting the automatic transmission in it. But the engine doesn't have any support if you just put the engine in it itself. There's no other mounts holding it in. It's really just a, excuse me. This is the only transmission mount that's, engine mount that's holding it, excuse me. All these other three mounts, front, back, and to the side are all on the transmission itself. So without it, this engine would be touching the ground. And I didn't want to have that dragging on the ground while I was getting it towed out here to the next garage. That's the next thing. I do have another garage space. It's actually going to be not a bigger one than this space, but it will allow me to go in and out as much as I want. As long as it's, I can work as long as I want, as much as I want there. Everything is in there. Everything is looking good. For the interior, I got everything back in. The door panels are in. As you can see, the door panels are in. The interior is back together. I got all the stuff ready for it to move out. I do have some goodies in there, the boxes. See the paneling on the side is. See that window? It's tilted. It's like tipped over or whatever. It's on the passenger side. I need to remove that window, so I'm going to show how to remove it on a video, so that way people that have these vehicles can know how to do it, or if you have a curiosity of how to do it. I had to remove the two back wheels because they were completely flat. Actually, the front one was flat on this side, so I moved this back one, which wasn't flat, to the front, and I put this tire here. This is really temporary. All these tires are being changed. We already have an idea of changing all these tires out for better wheels. We may be going 17s. I had to push the car back as far as I can go, so that way I could get as much space in the front, because the engine jack that I bought, well, the engine hoist that I bought, basically there's like a lip here, and I wanted to be over the lip so that way there's no chance of it wobbling or falling over. So I got that done, and then I got that off the engine stand, so that's good. It was an experience. It took us like what? How long did you think it took us? Hey?
What?
How long do you think it took us?
About an hour?
Yeah, so it's about an hour. Most people who have the experience in doing this could probably, and they've done it before multiple times, probably get it done in like 20-30 minutes. I mean, I've done this before too, but it's just the fact that when you're by yourself and you need to line up all the things, and you're working with somebody that's not experienced to the 100% of knowing exactly what's going on. And you know, my wife is pregnant, so I don't want to be getting her to force too much on anything. So I try to do as much of it myself as possible so she doesn't hurt herself. But this is what it looks like. This is what we got. So now all that's left is to put the hood back in, take that chain off, and that'll be that for today, because the car has to go to the next spot. So the next video you'll see will most likely see it in the next garage, where it should be able to do more work. I will be removing that wiring harness, replacing it with the one inside the car. That's the automatic transmission wiring harness. I got the shifter. I got all that stuff that we got to do. So I'll be showing everybody how to do that. And yeah, it'll be pretty fun to see all this. This is the first time I ever get to see this transmission, this engine and transmission in there. And yeah, it's exhilarating to see what my work got me to. Right. Well, if you like this video, if you have any questions or if you have any comments, please leave them down below. I look forward to reading your comments. Please hit me up on Instagram at Phoenix Garage on Instagram. At the same time, please, if you're interested in anything here, any projects that I've got, like, I will be into doing other projects, so I will be getting into anything else. I'd like to also to get into the Honda scene, so doing like a Honda Civic with some Acura parts. That would be interesting. Yeah. Also, I'd like to thank a couple of people in the DSM club on Facebook. They helped me out a lot, especially my friend John there. He's been doing a lot of good, helping me out with pictures and stuff, because there's a lot of things that, like, if you know, this car was basically a basket case when I got it. There was nothing together at all. And he helped me out with a lot of things by letting me know where things go and how things look, where things are supposed to be going. The other thing is that the thing that I broke, which is I'm not sure where it goes, it's this little thing. It's like a little, you plug it in thing. That'll be that. Well, we gotta go. So if you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram, and keep it unique, people.